hard to believe 40 years later that I'm more excited about what I do than ever. I remember when I got lucky and had a company that reached out to me to see if I'd be interested in a Western North Carolina territory. I accepted the position and just had a real exciting first 8.5 years with Douglas Medical out of Raleigh, North Carolina. I led the Southeast in introducing patient-controlled analgesia pumps for post-operative pain and oncology pain, and sold hundreds of pumps. And that new technology really excited me because it was unique, and I only had one competitor, Abbott. And we certainly set some records with that particular product. It was a great product, helped lots and lots of people with their pain post-operatively and for cancer patients. I also had a lot of success in the anesthesia space, where they were introducing a new drug called propofol for anesthesia, and sold hundreds of syringe pumps for that, as well as a lot of other special devices for Douglas Medical Infusion Management Device Division. So after 8.5 years, I moved on and became national sales manager for a company out of Maryland. We imported a line of syringe pumps from Great Britain and sold them in the pharmacological stress nuclear medicine space, and set up distribution on a national basis. Really enjoyed that, and they wanted me to stay, but I wasn't going to move my family up to Maryland. We were sitting right here in North Carolina, where I was born, raised, and continue to live even today. But I wanted more, and in 1997 we opened the doors of Wilburn Medical, and then it became Wilburn Medical USA, and just recently rebranded to Wilburn Medical Supply. We started downtown Kernersville in a very small office. Our warehouse was a closet. We then expanded, and then we bought a small building just a couple miles from downtown. And then back in 2019, moved into a much larger space, and had the best addition ever to the company, which was my daughter, Emily Wilburn Andrews, and now CEO, majority owner of the company. And when I first started, we were selling specialty devices. We were the #1 distributor for Norland Medical Systems for their bone densitometers for detecting osteoporosis and risk of fracture, and a number of other specialty devices that we sold. But the nurse at my daughter's school came to me and said, "We need some Band-Aids." I said, "Well, I could probably get you some Band-Aids." And 20-something years later, we now have 100,000 different items from 500 manufacturers, and we've just been so blessed for so many years. I can't thank my team, my employees, my customers, my vendors, my family, my friends, any more than I could today. Life's been so good. I'm truly blessed, and they say the harder we work, the luckier we get. So I'm just a lucky kind of guy, I suppose. And Zig Ziglar said a long time ago, you can get everything in life you want if you help enough other people get what they want. And that's kind of how it's all worked out. So grateful to be here today, and grateful to be able to celebrate 40 years in medical sales. Thank you. Probably one of the most important lessons I've learned in medical sales is about helping others. I believe it's God's will for us to help others, and so I've been able to be truly in God's will by my 40 years now in medical sales. We've never had a small customer, nor have we ever had a too large a customer. We want to take care of everyone that we can. So I am a perfectly imperfect child of God, and I've made a lot of mistakes over the last 40 years. But I can say that persistence is omnipotent. You just keep grinding. You just keep getting up and just doing the very best you can for that particular day, and live life one day at a time. What a great question. I'm always looking for new technology to introduce to the healthcare marketplace. I'm looking for new relationships to build, and life's a bowl of cherries, and I just see the future for myself still after 40 years, and my company, Wilburn Medical Supply, as the future being very bright. There's lots of things I can share with others, but I think what I've learned is that it's really about relationships. I've been a very transactional business guy, but it's about relationships. It's about exceeding customers' expectations and exceeding employees' expectations and vendors' expectations. It's about exceeding others' expectations. And I would just suggest that whatever we do, we always try to exceed your customers' expectations. I don't know about legacy, but I can tell you that I'm truly grateful. I've had an attitude of gratitude for a long time now. I've just been truly blessed. I've been very involved locally in the domestic violence arena. I just stepped down as board chair of the local domestic violence shelter here in Kernersville. My mom was a victim of domestic violence at the hands of my father, and we never talked about it. And after my mom passed, I think she wants me to talk about it. And so I've been so blessed we were able to raise and donate $100,000 to Next Step Ministries about a year ago. And we try to serve those that might not get served. We're doing that now through the Community Health Center space. And for that, we just donated $100,000 to the North Carolina Community Health Center Association. And I'm really proud of that. Small business, large business, individuals, anybody can donate. Because after my cardiac arrest back in 2016, I learned you can't take it with you. I was dead for 7 minutes, the doctor said, had it not been for the defibrillator on the wall where they shot my heart twice performing CPR. I wouldn't be here today. And so these are all bonus days for me. And so I'm truly grateful, and life's good, and the best is still yet to come.